and start eating. This is so yum. Alrighty.
Recording?
Yep.
Okay. Take 2.
Have you got your phone?
Oh yeah. Wait, I think I deleted the questions.
No.
Wait a second. The fruit. The soy crisps. Chips.
The
Wow.
soy crisps.
Crisps.
So, first things first. This is a re-recorded version. She made an Instagram post saying should we re-record or not because there was heaps of wind and stuff in the other
You
video.
could hardly hear, like, you could hear it, but it was, I wouldn't watch a video with heaps of wind behind it.
Yeah.
Look at it now.
As is. So,
We filmed this because the Instagram poll said to, but now we've literally just sat down.
So, let it focus. So that says on the right it says 55%, on the left it says 45%, and the 55 says as is.
So we should have uploaded the other one. We're here now. You're getting a new one.
Oh yeah, that's a really good angle. That's really good. Question number 1.
So pretty much every question, over half of the questions that we got were, how did you guys meet?
I'll explain it. I just won't go into
You make me
detail.
look bad.
But it's funny. What do you mean I make you look bad? You're not bad. Alright, so
This question says, I don't know, but I effing love you. How did you guys meet each other?
how did we meet? So it was 2017, so 2 years ago. I had just turned 18. My mate, he was out at some sort of function for an annual thing. There was drinks on tab, so like everyone was getting drunk, and I had to wait for him to finish. He came out of the club, and I was like, oh, finally, you're out, let's go. And I was like, oh, by the way, my sister's out. And he's like, oh, hey, that'd be sweet, it'll be fun to kick it with her. This girl came out, black leather and all this, and I was like, ooh. And then she's like, wait, what's your sister's name? And I was like, Demi. And then she's like, oh, every girl I know that's called Demi's a bitch. And I was like, alright.
I don't know a Demi. I don't know why I said that. I do not know a Demi other than his sister. And if I do when you're watching this, sorry, I forget you.
Clubs are done, finished, closed. We were eating pies at the pie shop. My mate's sitting down with Beth, and at the time Jack was with his girlfriend who was 16, so she couldn't come out. And I was like, oh, how does it feel like knowing that you've got to wait 2 more years until your girl can come out? And he's like, yeah, I know, like it sucks. Bethany's like, what did you just say? And I was like, what? And she's like, what did you just say? And I was like, nothing. I was like, hey, it must suck waiting to know. And she's like, how effing dare you? And I was like, whoa. What did I say? And she's like, get the F out, get out of my effing face. How dare you say that about my best friend? And I was like, and then she's like, F off. And then she started using all sorts of language at me, and I was like, hit it at this one point. I was like, yeah, are you kidding? Calm down. What is wrong with you? People around, big dudes, I thought I was gonna get bashed. But it got to a point where I was like, oh, F off. And then Jake's like, bye, it's all good, mate. It's all good, just go home. And I was like, yeah, come on, let's go home, mate. He's like, no, you go, I'm gonna stay. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, you go home, you're drunk. And I'm like, what, you're gonna stay with her? And he's like, yeah, go home. And I'm like, F you all. And then months went by, where I just didn't even know anything about her, anything like that. So
I remember one time Jake was like, come get hot chips. And I was like, oh yeah, sweet, who you with? And he said 2 people, and then Bo's name was in there, and I was like, nah.
I remember at one point, Jake showed me a photo, and it was her,
on my
her
Instagram.
bum. Yeah, it's on her Instagram still.
It wasn't my bum.
It was your bum.
It wasn't. I don't post.
No, it wasn't your bum, but your cheek was in it, and he's like, oh,
I was in a bikini.
Yeah,
it was like a boomerang.
And with your 2 friends. And then Jake's like, oh, what do you think of her? And I'm like, oh, one in the middle. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, yeah, she's pretty hot. And then he's like, that's Beth. And I was like, who's Beth? And he's like, that girl that night at the pie shop? And I was like, oh, Beth, oh, nah, I don't like her anymore. We just started hanging out with friends, and then slowly, like, less friends and less, and then it was just me and her, and then, I don't know, I started, like, just really liking her, and being like, oh, she's cool, and going out, and then, yeah. No, like, everything that had to do with you, I just really liked.
But long story short, we hated each other, had a huge fight in the middle of the street, everyone watched. About 3 months later, became friends. Then became
best friends.
Girlfriend.
Boyfriend, girlfriend. Now we're here. Yeah.
Okay.
Question 2. A.
Someone just like replied the letter J.
The answer is B.
Kids? Question mark.
Yes. Absolutely.
Stay tuned.
Yes.
No. Negatory. That's right. No.
Question 4.
How do you guys keep things so amazing? You are goals in a relationship. What's the secret? Thanks.
I'll let you answer this.
Communicate. Like there's nothing. There's like not one thing that we don't tell each other. Is there?
No. You gotta want to put her first before you put yourself first.
And vice versa. I think a lot of girls expect that, but I think that the guy needs that too. A lot of girls expect the guy to be doing all this stuff and caring about them and listening to them, but then they won't do it.
Yeah,
for the guy.
meanwhile they're doing what?
In
Nothing.
6 months' time, the guy's gonna get sick of everything, and that's when it starts. We never ever go to bed on an argument.
Okay.
Oh, we argue and we not like argue, but we like bicker and we disagree. We're both very stubborn.
Yeah, because what's the question say? Like you
are goals in a relationship, and it's like
and it's
I feel like we have a great relationship, but like this stuff, YouTube and Instagram and Snapchat, like you do not see even 30% of our day, and we post a lot, like on stories and stuff like that. I guarantee you just see the good stuff. I post on my Instagram and go, Bo just said this, I can't believe he just offended me like that. Like,
yeah.
You go through stuff and each thing makes you grow as you go. But you just gotta communicate, be honest, listen, have fun. Bo.
Number 5.
Does Beth get annoying?
Does Beth get annoying? Yes. Yeah. I only find her annoying when I'm in a mood. You know, there's stuff that she does that is like, oh, like even just leaving her clothes around and that sort of thing.
My shoes.
Yeah, they stink.
Literally right there, underneath the camera.
Like, there's nothing that I find that you do annoying. It's only when I'm in a mood. Question number 6.
Who said I love you first? Me.
Yeah.
Awkwardly. We'd had a great day. We were in bed, literally about to fall asleep. And I just whispered it out loud. Not sure why. Just came out. And I was like, Bo like awkwardly said it back. Like,
after a while.
I love you too. If the lights were on, he would have seriously looked at my face and I was just like this. My brain just blurted it out. And I was like, I'm so sorry. That was just like like, oopsies. Pretend that didn't happen. After that, you said it first.
Yeah, I said it first.
I remember thinking, I'm not saying it again until he says it.
Have some grapes? Yeah, eat all the grapes.
How long have you been together?
1 year, 1 month, 3 weeks. Yep.
Impressive.
Question, that one.
Ew, you have a dirty nail, show me.
Tonight?
Will you get married?
Yep.
Nah.
100%. To Beth? Oh.
Next question is when?
I'll put a ring on it. And then, there is no question. Question 9 saying when. Question 9.
Do you have nicknames for each other?
Boo. I call her Boo.
He calls me Boo because my mum calls me Boo. Like, ever since I was little. Hold on.
I'll talk. Ever since she was little, her mum and dad used to call her Bethy Boo. Started calling her Boog. Boog for like the last 3 or 4 weeks. Because of Boogie, he was picking a nose. There's no...
Bosif.
Bosif. Your dad calls me
My
Bosif.
dad calls him Bosif. Are you going to be travelling together?
Yep. Yep.
They didn't ask where or what.
Nah, that's it. Yes.
Previous relationships.
No, I didn't have any like relationship.
They have more flings.
Wait, what? Oh, you're choking from your breath. Oh, you want some water? Yeah, I had like flings and that sort of thing, but nothing serious. Like I knew that it was never going to be anything serious.
I had like little boyfriends and cute little. My first boyfriend, I was in like year 2 from England.
My first was in grade 1.
Hey, and when I moved to Australia, he wrote me a little letter. And then I've had 2 like relationships like, that lasted like 2-ish years each.
I win. Sucked in.
Whatever.
You slipped on a good girl, bro.
I'm still like sort of friends with one of them.
Yeah.
Other one wouldn't be able to
He's
tell
pretty
you
cool. I've met him.
Are you vegan?
No.
Definitely not.
We try to eat healthy. And
We really aim for like organic things. And we love vegan meals. I bought a vegan recipe book thing. But we're definitely not vegan. But I like admire vegans though.
Yeah, it's definitely like
good
I like the lifestyle.
You need so much willpower, I reckon. Have you moved out or will you move out together? Bo has moved out of his house in with me and we live upstairs in a house and we've got like a living room, big balcony, kitchen, bathroom, ensuite, walk-in wardrobe. Like we've got a whole house, but my parents live downstairs.
Yeah.
So there's access to both. So technically I still live at home and Bo lives with us.
Cool.
In March this lease ends. So we'll see what we want to do. My parents want to move back to Ballina and we don't. Did you just fart? First kiss? I don't know. I know.
Oh, I know as well.
I can't believe we just forgot that. We were at a friend's house and they were a couple at the time and they went to bed. Just us 2 on the couch finishing whatever movie was on, I don't know. And we're like, we're a bit awkward, like I went and got a glass of milk myself and I was like, you want a glass of milk? Like it was a bit awkward, like I'm gonna go to bed. Your bed's downstairs. And the door and a single bed was in there and he was like, so I was like, and I was like, that's where you're sleeping. He was like, oh yeah, where are you sleeping? And I was like, next door. He was like, could I come? He was like,
smooth.
Yeah, I guess. Like, after I said it, I was like, yeah. Stayed up the whole time, talking, getting to know each other. It was so funny. We were laughing. We were...
Just wasn't sleepy. As soon as I went into that room, I just wanted to know about it.
Yeah. It was like 5 in the morning. You just kissed me.
No, I asked you.
Oh, you did too. You like sort of like leaned over me, and he goes,
"Can I kiss you?"
Mm.
And then you were like, "Yeah, okay."
I just went.
Yeah, we laughed. That's right.
And then we didn't talk for like a week until we saw each other with our friends again.
It's like, oh hey, hey, how you doing?
Last question is 2019 resolutions.
Every day I will be 1% better than I was the day before. Because after 12 months, I'll be 365% better. And to not be as judgmental without knowing like a whole story, because I felt like this year was a big thing for me.
We've learned a lot with that.
Just be positive, you know, like just be nicer towards people, and like if I haven't got anything nice to say, just don't say anything at all.
I would be my fitness goals.
Yep.
I want to feel good when I look at myself. I just want to like control my eating, commit to the gym better, and just change a few things. And to sort of like what you said, just be kind. It's so easy to be a nice person. I don't know, I've just been through some stuff the past 6 months that's like affected me in a way. Like I had my 21st recently, and a few of my friends either didn't show or made an excuse, or like, it's a whole different story, but it's just so, I just want to be around people that care and love me. I don't care if it's 2 people. I don't care if it's like Bo and 3 friends. Like I don't care.
You've got to know your worth, and you can't keep like, you can't let people walk all over you, and they're definitely like going to be cutting out some people that...
Yeah, I've already cut people out.
Yeah, if they waste your time, just get rid of them. So that's our 2019.
Be kind, get healthy.
Resolutions.
Travel. Work.
Travel. Work.
Money.
Work, then travel.
Work.
Toothpick. Oh, now it's stuck in my nail.
Oh, is that your dirty mom? That's it. hopefully this video works. If not, you're not getting a Q&A. Comment stuff that you want us to film.
Yeah, that'd be good.
We've got a few ideas and we know the next couple of videos we've got written down, but we don't know what you guys want.
If you want us to film something, it could be anything.
Let us know. I reckon we do it.
I reckon we'll do it. Right.
Comment and find out.
Thanks for watching our video.
Subscribe.